Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. So I was just tuning in for you. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 16th through to the 30th. And what I was getting was this exhilarated rush of taking a risk or a leap of faith, potentially, putting on your shell to protect yourself. But it's this sense of landing on your feet and this exhilaration of, oh, it was a bit of a thrill, but I did it, and I can't believe I did it. And it was, definitely exciting. That's for sure. So there's something, you're landing on your feet with something that you're taking a real risk with at this fortnight, taking a chance on something. We've got the Six of Acorns, success and triumph. I love it. Okay. So yes, it's going to be whatever this is. I feel like it's take a deep breath. It's something you want to do. It's kind of a little bit like if you're going on a roller coaster and you're scared of it, but you're kind of going, well, I'd want to do this. So it is fun. So that's probably not the best example because I get this sense of, I did it. So yeah, success and triumph, really, really nice. You've definitely pushed yourself out of a bit of a comfort zone, but definitely. I love it. It's going to be a very successful energy. We've got Cup King, Scorpio crown. Okay, so this could be someone around you who's very, very successful, or your success energy may be around. I mean, both of these may be around something that you kind of pulled off in a relationship as well. Could be with a Scorpio. I'm kind of getting that it could be a bit of a psychological triumph, but you've managed the situation well, however that's turned out. So beautiful. So I do feel like there's this sense of admiration, looking up to somebody or somebody looking up to you. So I feel like there's a lot of admiration, respect for this person that's coming in here, and or vice versa. So very, very nice. There's this deep, potentially intense experience, emotional experience, but it's like, I did it. And this could be with this person, or it could be something totally different that you've done. It's very emotional and you've managed to overcome and mastered some sort of emotion. Hold on tight. Here you are. I'm like, hold on tight. But it's like, okay, I am moving beyond a little safety zone here into something that is potentially the Page of Cups. I can do it. You might surprise yourself with what you put your hand up for. It's sort of like might be one of those things that you find yourself putting your hand up and going, and what are you doing up? Come back down. But next minute you volunteered or put yourself in a position where you've volunteered for something or said, I can do it, or put yourself first, put yourself out into the limelight, and you're like, what the hell have I just done? But it seems to be really, something that really worked. So Cancer, this is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the bigger picture of what's going on for you, a more holistic view. And this is a general reading, Cancer. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Judgment, you listened to the call from Spirit and you did it. So congratulations, well done. The Eight of Cups, you moved away from an energy that was keeping you stuck. And going, right, I'm finally taking this on. The Six of Cups, this is potentially something or someone from the past returning, but you're able to move on and find the peace and make this big move here, which is really fantastic. King of Pentacles, this is you. Okay, fantastic. The Chariot, this is the Cancer energy around you. Overcoming conflicts. This is wanting to step into something new, and the Four of Swords, a well-deserved rest at the end of this. Well-deserved rest. My goodness. Okay, you're exhausted, and wow, look at this. It's a huge transition and change. Wow, the Knight of Swords, and this is where I get this sense of an exhilarated rush. It's something happened so quickly, but it's over and done with now. You can have a big rest, very successful. So this is the Four of Pentacles, which is what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? There's definitely a sense of a comfort zone. It's a very it's your opposite sign energy, actually, Capricorn energy. But it may also be that you've got money squirreled away somewhere, or you've got money or some sort of, something that some resource that you could be utilizing elsewhere that you've been holding on to. You've been hoarding something. So maybe you've been hoarding gifts or some generosity, or you've been hoarding a talent. It's a sense that you've kind of been like, oh, I'm trying to contain something. Hoarding might not be the right word, but it can be like, yeah, you tried to contain something because perhaps you weren't ready to show the world, or you weren't ready to try something out. But it's like the Page of Cups crossed by the Page of Cups, which is the sense of something surprising comes along. There's some sort of surprise offer or a surprise message from your heart that you've been trying to ignore and not listen to. But in your conscious mind, with the Judgment energy, this little intuitive message or message from Spirit or message for your heart that's coming in, you have to listen to with this Judgment energy. The angels coming in and like blowing it in your ear with a trumpet saying, did you not hear me? And the more that you kind of try to ignore it or say, I'm not doing that, or I know that there's something very deeply that I need to be doing, or, I'm being kind of pushed a little bit out of this comfort zone. But the more that you kind of don't listen to this, the louder the noise it becomes inside your conscious mind. And yeah, I mean, something needs to be, this is potentially an old issue that has arisen, or a sense that something really needs to be cleared and cleaned out. There's an energy that could be a karmic energy, or it could just be that there's something unresolved here that you need to be you need to clear something out, clean it out, and then step into the new, step into this rebirth energy. Something's calling you to do this, to move forward with it. And so I think it's virtually impossible to ignore. At the root of the issue, at the base, we've got the Eight of Cups, and this is where, you've tasted a whole heap of cups and found them wanting. Something has been missing. Emotionally, something has been missing. That something has not fulfilled you. Even intuitively and spiritually. And then suddenly you get offered this little cup that may just be the cup that you've been looking for, and you're like, I don't know. Something, it kind of strangely gets you out. It can be a little bit of like that nervous anticipation and excitement, but sometimes when there's something that's too good to be true, or something really good on offer, or it's the thing that you've been wanting all along, you get presented with it, and then you're like, oh, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I can't do it. But it's like you're getting the messages that there's something that's been deeply unfulfilling, and there's now something on offer that can perhaps be that thing that you have been missing or searching for, and you just can't ignore this anymore. So it's interesting, in the recent past, you've got the Six of Cups, which is an energy from the past returning. We can see in the Judgment energy, these are the things from the dead that have come up. So there's someone or something from the past that's coming with the Cup King. This is potentially something that, or someone, or a situation or memory that you have emotionally held on to for whatever reason. So you potentially are, overcoming something that you've been quite sensitive about, or someone that you've been quite sensitive about as well, because you're very open. The other thing I'm getting with this Six of Acorns and the Scorpio crown, they're talking to me now, is that they're saying that you've opened up to something. You've been very receptive to something that has come in, and it's been it's been an emotional truth that's been shown to you here, and you've successfully heard the message, listened to the message, and been able to kind of do what has been asked of you. So the Six of Cups is, yes, there's an energy from the past that has kind of returned. This could have been something around children's content, any kind of children themes or inner child themes. Could have been to do with your childhood as well. But it's a sense that there's the need or messages around harmony coming back in within a relationship or certain relationships in your life. So in the near future, you've got the six, you've got two sixes, and this is where balance is being restored and harmony is coming in, which is a really, really nice energy. And it's interesting because it's like your heart was getting the message but your head is the one that took the action. So the wisdom of your heart guided and led your head and your thoughts. And this Six of Swords is where you've able to be moving on from this turbulent emotions, these turbulent water, towards peace. You've found the peace with something. You've moved on from this energy. You've accepted the offer that the universe has been giving you. And the Six of Swords quite literally can be making a move in your life, moving however that's presenting. And it can be travel as well. So, and some of these things can be literal travel, and it can be literally traveling over emotions to find the mental peace and traveling over some memories as well. So it's kind of interesting. You're presenting as the King of Pentacles. Look at you. Very generous energy, the King of Pentacles. It's very earthy. This is a Taurian energy, very sensual, very much like I have everything that I need at this moment in time. I'm feeling pretty abundant, and I'm feeling pretty, feeling very much like it could feel very valued. It's a card of feeling quite valued and generous. So this is where I feel like you're the one that, even though there's this cup on offer here with the Page of Cups, I feel like you're the one putting your hand up for something with this generosity of spirit, because the King of Pentacles is not this Four of Pentacles holding something in. And this could be quite simply, maybe you have a particular gift that you haven't been showing the world, or you've got love and compassion that you haven't been giving out, or you've got something to give here, is quite literally what it is, Cancer. You've got something to give that for whatever reason you haven't wanted to give, or you haven't been able to give. And here you are, the King of Pentacles, very generous, ready to give what is needed to a situation. So, it's a lovely energy. And this is why I love that, the Chariot has come in as well. This is the major arcana that represents Cancer in the deck, or at least one of them. And this is where you've overcome a lot. It's overcome a lot of obstacles. It's the other card of success. But this success is not so much, the Six of Acorns is more like a triumph, like a congratulations. Somebody might be recognizing you, a validation of your feelings, or a validation of who you are. It's very much like, you might be winning awards, or somebody just, it could be more of a personal thing. But the Chariot's more success, but it's through sheer willpower of driving something home to success. So it's more of it happens quite quickly, but it's more of an emotional pull that you need to be doing this. So you're able to overcome very successful energies around you. And then we have, as your hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, sorry. I was having the six because you have the Six of Acorns, which is equivalent of the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Swords. You've got lots of sixes which represents harmony being restored. So the Ace of Pentacles, hopes and fears, this is stepping into something new. But it's also, it's a gift being received. It's a sense that there's the hand giving the Ace of Pentacles. This is you presenting what it is that, as the King of Pentacles, you're like, I've got this to give, and I've got this to offer, and I'm hoping it's going to be well received or well valued. It's a sense of, it feels like something big and generous, Look at it, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's potentially giving somebody a new start, or a new start here. So some of you're getting a new car with this and the Chariot card. You got the money. There you go. Off you go. Boom. You're off traveling with the Six of Swords and going fast with the Knight of Swords. So that's how it could come in for some of you. But at the end of the day, you need a big rest, the Four of Swords. You did it. You overcome it. You've moved on. You've been successful. It was well received. You've overcome something that could have been quite an emotional or psychological deep issue or connection from the past. And you're like, boom, you're now reaping the rewards and the benefits. So the Four of Swords, definitely big rest. Big rest. And the Death card is transformation, major endings, and something in your life has definitely transformed this energy of fulfillment. Like I get this sense of, you know how you have like a day where you're just doing heaps of things and it's just one of those days where you accomplish a lot and it's really, really satisfying. And at the end of the day, you're exhausted, but you feel really good because you kind of just got everything done that you wanted to be done, and you may have like had some kind of really amazing success for the day. And you just kind of come home and there's like nothing to worry about. There's this sense of accomplishment. You can relax, have a glass of wine or eat something, chillax, whatever you want to do. It's like there's nothing else you have to do now because you've already achieved it all. So you can just deeply relax, which is really nice. The other thing that's coming through, so I'm kind of getting this energy that it's kind of like it takes the pressure off suddenly and you can just do something really nice for yourself and come back home and feel safe and feel accomplished, which is a beautiful energy. But the other thing that could come through with this with the Four of Swords and the Death card is that the Four of Swords can represent a huge mindset shift that's coming in here around a major ending in your life and something that is transitioning and changing in your life that is potentially transformative. So, yeah, it's actually really interesting energy. Either way, it's very successful, whatever's going on for you. And we have the Knight of Swords. I mean, we are in Gemini season and then we're moving into your season, Cancer. So this is where you're starting to get you're starting to get your mojo back. You're starting to get your energy, your vitality back. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Cancerians who are celebrating a birthday at this time. But it's kind of like everything happens so quickly with the Knight of Swords. Like I said, it's got this sense of rush, exhilaration. The pace suddenly picked up. But then we've come back to the Four of Swords and the Death card, which is slow, 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 good night's sleep, transition. You know, there's been this big transition and restoration that needs to come through. So it's very much like there's two speeds here. There's fast and there's slow, and there's nothing in between. So this is where you kind of got to go with the flow of the energies that are coming in. But yeah, I think that this opportunity, this Page of Cups that's coming through, which at first you might not be that open to because it's crossing you, this is where I think that you got to take this opportunity when it comes, because it's boom, it's going to be a good one. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. We've got two. It says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes, beautiful. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Great. And that's kind of like, you know, if you're going to go for something or, you know, you're going to put something out there and offer something, then it's like have those positive intentions, those positive thoughts around it. And this one says, life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I love that. I trust life as life is always there at every turn. I am safe. And ultimately, I love that I am safe because it's a very sense of coming back after a day and feeling safe and fulfilled. It's those energies of deep fulfillment that is coming in with this, which is really lovely. So let's pull you a charm, Cancer, to finish this one off. Oh, beautiful. We've got the two hearts coming together. Very, very lovely. So I do feel like that a lot that could be going on here would suggest that this is to do with a relationship, with love relationships in general, with connections. They don't have to be romantic. This could be family. It could be just friends or pets. It could be your work relationship. Doesn't have to actually be a person as well, something that you love. But it's a sense of getting closer and coming back together, like a deeper connection coming in, and even a bit of beautiful deep restoration and healing around that, which is nice as well. So there's a lot of love here for you, Cancer, which is really nice. And this could even be, if some of you are thinking, well, there isn't anybody that's coming to mind at this moment, what I'm getting is that this could even be coming from the angels, from the spirit, from the other side, from your angels and guides. There's a lot of love coming in for you for what it is that you're about to bravely take on and offer the world, and what the success that's coming through with it as well. So it's a lovely little birthday gift from spirit, which is lovely. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in the near future and future beyond. Let's explore this a bit further and see where this is going, because there's been a successful transition and moving on, or move that you've made in your life. But there's also a sense that there is a deep transformation that is occurring with this process. It's like an alchemical shift that's occurring. And so let's see where this is all going, because the Death card always brings in some beautiful big transformational changes. We'll see what's coming through with that, what sort of who's coming in, what opportunities are coming through with it. And we'll also get some clarifiers, pull some more intuitive messages, and pull some cards about managing and working with this energy to get the optimum results for what the potentials of these energies are. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Cancer. The link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But yeah, wow, this is your moment of triumph. So enjoy it. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.